video because I need y'all to know I have been in outside sales or I have been in front of so many people that you would think I would never get nervous. However, it's not about the people engaging. It's more about what are they going to think about me intruding on their business. Okay, so I'm in outside sales. Generally, my domain is the public sector. So schools, I'll go and visit with secretaries. After contracts have already been secured at the main, district purchasing level. So now though, because schools are closed-ish, like their budgets don't open until July 1st, I'm going to dealerships because I have to go get the flyer. In Texas, starting July 1st, you have to be compliant with these because we're no longer going to sell paper tags. You're going to have to keep metal tags, temporary tags in these type containers. So I'm going around to dealerships to make sure they're compliant. If not compliant, to avoid a fine, they can buy one of ours. It's on sale until July 1st. But you guys, because I have not, usually I go on warm calls, right? So I might be meeting a secretary for the first time, but because we do business with the district, it's easy. It's not like new business. Okay. So I freak out a little when I feel like I might be perceived as a skeezy salesperson. So I've called my coworker a few times. I've talked to my manager a couple times. Usually I'm the one training people. And so they come on my appointments with me. And now I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I feel but you know what? The number one thing, anytime you have any kind of anxiety, and that's the other thing. My anxiety is not every time. It's just the first time on a new role, a new run, a new division, the first time of anything, a new crowd. So even when I used to teach boot camps, the first before any session, when new people were going to be incoming, I would get anxiety. The whole night before, I wouldn't be able to sleep because out of nerves and anxiety and excitement, like it was all wrapped into one. Now, this is different because it's sales and you make your first impression when you come up. But let me tell you what I do after I've gotten the lowdown from my people, because I call. I do not know everything. In fact, I prefer to know nothing so then I can blame you when something goes wrong because I take your advice. I'm just kidding. That's not really how it works, but I do like having my own ideas of things, but then getting your ideas too and finding the happy medium. Okay, so what I do is, so this first dealer I'm going to is one that I actually bought my car from. Okay, it's a used dealer. And so what I do is, because there's already a little bit of a relationship there, right? I bought a car from y'all, buy from me. I'm just kidding, it's not like that either. I'm not really going in there like that because this is a mandatory thing dealerships have to do. So I'm going in there. This is where I'm going to get all my questions, all my kinks out because I feel comfortable already with them as long as it's the same people. Well, no, I bought my car there. Okay, y'all, this is me talking y'all through, like, getting out of your comfort zone, this fear, this anxiety that I have. It's not something that's going to make me sit back. However, if I chose to let my anxiety make me sit back and not move, then I'm going to default that to more to that than that. I've just got to do this. So let me get all the information I can so that I go in there as ready as I can. And you're never ready. Don't ever think you're 100% ready because I guarantee you something's going to happen in that moment when you're 100% ready that you weren't ready for, because that's just how things work. But you want to go as prepared as you can. So that way, whatever comes at you, you're able to manage it better. Okay, so I go to a dealership. I'm going to this dealership I already know, kind of, and yeah, I'll find out more at that. And then that'll ease me a little. And then that second one I go to that I won't have a relationship with. But again, you've got to remember, I'm not going in there cold calling, selling office supplies. I'm going in there updating them on a mandate thing. It is necessary. So I'll let y'all know how it goes. But I just want to let y'all know that no matter how, even the pros get nervous about new things. They might think that it's excitement or butterflies, but everybody has, I think, a sense of nerves helps you, And then once you get out there on stage, or once you get a few under your belt, your nerves start to settle. You realize, okay, I can do this. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay, ADHD, maybe that's what this is. I don't know. Anyways, self-analyzing party. Oh, that went well because they were compliant. So I didn't have to talk to anybody. So now it's on to the next one. Okay, I'm giving another update. Okay, I just finished my first big dealership. Okay, Keating Toyota. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. It's a dealership. And after getting my anxiety as car guys approached me, and I just said, sorry boys, I'm not in the market for a car today. Because that's always like, to me, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna expect a sale. I know what it's like in sales. And when you see a customer that looks like they're ready to buy, you get excited. And then when I have to say, I'm so sorry, I'm not in the market for a car, I'm just here to see if y'all are compliant. Anyways, now I can breathe. I did get my first cold dealership out of the way. And I'm okay, I'm breathing, I survived. And my contact was not there, so.